The hobby this week hasn't been too crazy, which is a good thing. But Rattle Pokemon had a video this week pertaining to the CGC and PSA grading and authenticating the gray border test proof cards. He's basically advocating for more information to be disclosed with these cards, where they came from, kind of like an origin story, or even graders notes would be great. But at the end of the day, we all know big business, and they only disclose what they care to disclose, regardless of our opinions. Another content creator, Java Akuma, I wanted to highlight his video. He did a PSA submission, and he was checking out his returns. And if you're interested in like mid-era Pokemon cards, the grades did not disappoint. They were beautiful cards. So if you haven't, check that out. Oh, and by the way, Pokemon prints 12 billion cards, breaking their last record of by nearly a billion. 12 billion pieces of cardboard. That's like 20,000 tons of cardboard. But then you got commons, uncommons, regular rares, holo rares, all the different languages, all that to account for as well. I'd love to see Danny Phantom compile like all his hit rates and compare that to special illustration rares or the alt arts, and kind of like, or hyper rares as well, and bring up a percentage of, compared to 12 billion, what the percentage amount of those types of cards would be. That'd be pretty neat. Twilight Masquerade official release was like Friday of last week, and it seems everybody is loving the Greninja illustration rare, or special illustration rare, and the Eevee illustration rare. I think that's getting love around $40 to $45. But I just wanted to say, in the Sword and Shield era, there was a lot more warnings to collectors to not buy these cards when they first come out. Like, give it a little bit, let the price settle, and then pick those cards up. And I haven't really seen as many warnings lately, so there's yours. Don't buy singles when they first come out. They'll eventually, after a couple weeks, settle in their price, and hopefully you can pick them up lower. They'll be at their highest price point when these cards first release. The cards aren't going to disappear when they first release. If anything, they're going to expand and multiply as this product gets opened. TCG Buyers Club had another great video kind of discussing, he was speaking on the 12 billion cards printed, but he also had more of an optimistic outlook as to why you yourself should be optimistic that Pokemon is printing more than ever. It was a very good video. As for content of the week, got Baz Toys. He had a great video about what makes a great Pokemon set. He basically asked a bunch of popular Pokemon content creators on what their thoughts were of making a great Pokemon set, and it was really good. I really enjoyed everybody's input, and just, that was a great idea. Great video. If you haven't seen that, check that out. As for personal pulls and pickups, it's the Raging Bolt. I was able to pull this from a booster bundle that I ordered off of eBay from Pete Football Pete, but I just ordered one just for shits and giggles. It was like $20, but out of 6 packs, able to pull this beautiful card. It's crazy how much it's just shot up and how fast Iron Crown has dropped. So interesting to see what the future holds for that set. That's it. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll catch you next week.